Goodyear offers two different conversion kits which enable users of the Weatherhead T400 and T420 crimpers to accurately crimp Goodyear hose and fitting combinations. The PSW100-T400 conversion kit includes 6 flex cage dies with appropriate spacers, as well as a replacement crimp head, die lubricant, and a crimp specification chart. The T400 kit utilizes the existing T400 power unit. The PSW101 T420 conversion kit also includes the 6 flex cage dies and appropriate spacers, but modifies the existing T420 crimp head to accurately crimp Goodyear hose and fittings. Die lubricant and a crimp specification chart are also included. A die holder stand is also available to keep dies organized and readily available. In the case of both the T400 and the T420 conversion kits, the dies, spacers, and crimp chart enable an operator to quickly and easily determine the correct components applicable to a specific Goodyear hose and fitting combination. Let's look first at the T420 conversion. Depending upon the model, there may or may not be a set of spacer shoes bolted to the bottom of the pusher. In any case, the pusher should already have the drilled and tapped holes in place which will accept the replacement spacer shoes. If the tapped holes are not already in the pusher, contact your Goodyear sales representative. The existing spacer shoes, if present, must be removed and replaced with the spacer shoes furnished with the conversion kit. These shoes are clearly marked with left and right and top and bottom. Once the spacer shoes have been replaced, it's simply a matter of selecting the correct color-coded die and the correct numbered spacer, and the T420 can be used in the conventional manner. The spacer ring is easily identified by the number of holes in the face of the spacer. A 0 indicates that there are no holes in the face of the spacer, a 1 indicates 1 hole, etc. Select the correct die and spacer from the chart for the hose part number which you are crimping. Lubricate the cone base with the white grease furnished with the conversion kit. Failure to adequately lubricate the cone base and top of the die ring could result in the dies seizing in the cone base and/or inaccurate crimps. Place the correct spacer ring on top of the cone base and insert the color-coded flex cage die in the cone base. Correctly position the hose and fitting in the die set and operate the T420 crimper in the normal manner. Always measure the finished crimp to be certain that it is within the crimp specification. The T400 conversion kit utilizes only the hydraulic unit from the T400 crimper. Disconnect the hose from the existing T400 crimp head. It is recommended that the hose be replaced at the time of conversion to assure continued trouble-free operation. The replacement hose should be capable of operating at 4,300 psi. Do not readjust the pump to exceed 4,300 psi, as the crimper components are designed for that maximum working pressure. Attach the hose to the new crimp head and the crimper is ready to operate. From the chart furnished with the conversion kit, select the correct die and spacer combination for the hose and fitting part number being crimped. The spacer ring is easily identified by the number of holes drilled in the face of the ring, with 0 being no holes, 1 hole, etc. Lubricate the cone base with the white grease which is furnished with the conversion kit. Failure to adequately lubricate the cone base and top of the die ring could result in the dies seizing in the cone base and/or inaccurate crimps. Place the correct spacer ring on top of the cone base, insert the correct color-coded flex cage die in the cone base, and install the pusher under the stud of the bottom of the ram as shown. Place the pusher plate on top of the die set. Note the "this side up" notation on top of the pusher plate. Position the hose and fitting in the die set correctly and actuate the hydraulic unit with the switch on the pump. Let the pump run until the pusher has completely stopped moving and is fully in contact with the spacer ring. When the crimp is complete, release the pressure with the handle or switch on the pump, allowing the pusher to retract and withdraw the fitting. Always measure the finished crimp to be certain that it is within the crimp specification. Should you have questions concerning the operation or installation of these units, your Goodyear technical support staff is available to assist you.